broadcast is showing up live before we get into this one. So this is going to be an absolute insane journey, I have a feeling. Here we are. Looks like we are live now. So this is Overboard WAD by everyone's favorite Cyriak Harris. If you remember, the same person who did the Going Down series. So let's go ahead and start us a new one, Ultraviolence. Now the whole reason I decided to do this, since this is actually a blind run for me of Overboard, is because we are supposed to get almost 2 feet of snow tomorrow. I know most of the country is just getting hammered by snow, so this gives us a chance to enjoy the warmer weather and warmer side of things. So let's go ahead and see what this boat has to offer us. In true Cyriak fashion, we are all ready with the kooky music, which is so iconic for him at this point. So let's go ahead and get the chain gun and get you out of here and see what we got going on in the boat. Very indicative to map 1 of Going Down. So we go ahead, it looks like we need a red key to do anything with the lift. It looks like the lift is going to give us a boat out of here. So let's go ahead, blow up imps. Sure. Also, let's blow up some pinkies while we're at it. Why not? And while we're at it, what's up here? Anything else? Hit scanners. Okay. And chain gunner. Perfect. I have a feeling we need to leave that supercharge. Knowing what I know about Cyriak and his maps, I have a sneaking suspicion we want to leave as much health and ammo as possible for later into this map. So that's clearly to throw us off with the berserk there. And we have literally unleashed the Pinky Apocalypse ourselves. Perfect. Trying to get some distance away from this nonsense, as we are hard at work clearing out the boat. So we literally went from a high-rise skyscraper to a boat. I have to say, this one, much more relaxing atmosphere. Let's head on down. Well, relaxing until we hear a Cyber Demon. Luckily, there's a Crusher right there. And at that point, we just have to deal with all this. Great. At least we did get the SSG. So, let's try and get some distance on all these guys. That is a slow Crusher, but I believe it still takes 2 different times to actually crush the Cyber Demon. So that one may not get it. Yep, that's what I figured. Get out of there. At this point, just wait until he gets stun locked again, and then we should be good. Yep, he shouldn't be able to fire. So now we got the red key card. Let's get the heck out of there. And if I know anything, since we're literally just in another plane of reality, then most likely the boat is now going to be infested with stuff. So let's see what we've got. Yep. Zombies everywhere. Just like map 1 of Going Down. Get out of here, you all. We're trying to enjoy our vacation. You're making it a little bit difficult. Jeez, kept trying to hit him. Just couldn't quite do it. So at this point, we're at 89 kills. And 1 secret. Might have to end up looking these secrets up, because again, this is a blind run, so I have no idea where anything is, or how difficult this series gets. But knowing that Cyriak, I can imagine it's gonna stay pretty difficult. You literally just jumped out of the closet on me. The heck? Wasn't even anything in the closet to get. As we fight our way back up to a crane, that's clearly what we're gonna need to exit this place. At this point, we're pretty much at the kill count, missing 1, so I wonder if that's going to come here at the end. Okay, so it looks like we have our lifeboat out of here. Let's go ahead in the meantime, instead of doing that, and I'm actually going to check where these secrets are, just so we can have full account of all this. Let's see here. Map 1. This is Cruis'n UAC, by the way. And we got the one at the start. What's the arrow? An elevator, southern end, Step out of the elevator, turn left, walk to the gap between southern wall. Inside the gap. Okay, so there's something hidden in the basement. So let's go back there. Oh, there's our last enemy. Right there. Get you out of here. And now let's find our way down. I almost feel odd saying that in a different series of Cyriaks. It's like going down. Yes, maybe. But we just have to find the lift to do it. Did the lift just magically vanish? Does it just disappear once you take it? What the heck? The boat is not that big. What in the world is going on over here? Alright, let's try up here, over here. There it is. It's up by the crane. Alright, so it says go left. I guess it's hidden. Oh. It literally opens as you go by it. So it is mega armor. And just like that, we've got everything this map is done. Also, good thing we did come back here. There's a lot of ammo we left, apparently. Again, off to an absolutely amazing start. Again, I'm doing this series mainly because, especially where I'm living, we're supposed to get pounded with almost 2 feet of snow tomorrow. So anything winter weather is the last thing on my mind right now. So I figured we could enjoy a little bit of paradise before the chaos comes. On to map 2. There we are. Skeleton Coast. Let's go ahead and just get all this stuff pulled up so we don't even have to look for it. Alright. So, Skeleton Coast. Looks like it's going to have 3 secrets. So, 133 kills. Let's see what we've got here. You need a fuel can to start the boat. Alright, so we ran out of fuel. Let's see what we've got here on the coast. Again, obviously trying to find the secrets legitimately before we just decide to look for them. And if you're going to give us a chain gun and literally just line everything up the hillside here, we will take full advantage. We'll take that. And apparently a bunch of pinkies are wanting to cut off our escape route. But not today. Out of here, all of you. Sheesh. Hell Knight you can get to. Alright, so just like that, we have a pretty good start here. We also officially got the SSG there. Looks like there's our fuel can. But is it really gonna be that easy? I mean, this is Cyriak, no way. He's gonna have like an entire army of cacodemons just waiting to pound us from the ether. I can see it coming. Second I heard them. Alright, let's go ahead and not let them just be following along behind us. I know Cyriak and his love of Caco clouds, so this is the last thing we need right now. And just look at this mess that got spawned behind us. Good grief. Heaven forbid us need to get fuel, guys. Sorry we ran out and all that. Sheesh. Alright, get the imps out of here, get the tomato out of here, and keep it moving. I can hear about bazillion revenants somewhere. Oh, jeez. Okay, you want to do it the long way, we'll do it the long way. Although I have a feeling we should probably end up getting the rocket launcher or something in this map. That seems to be a lot more, sane way of dealing with a situation like this, other than just quarter sniping endlessly with the SSG. But whatever works, we will take it. Alright, so out of ammo to do anything there. Still got the Arachnotron over here, and we are being given rockets and more Arachnotrons. Oh, jeez. Alright. Ooh, what did we stumble into over here? Well, Hell Knights, you need to go. so that hopefully we can trap the Arch-Pelago over here. And we will always find a way to blow ourselves up. That is pretty much a given. So quickly get you out of here, up the hill, ideally, so that the Arch-Pelago has to come up here with us. Don't really care about the Revenants, because we can literally just stun lock them over the side here. So now we got the Hell Knights out of here. Let's get that annoying sniping Arachnotron out of here. This is not Lost Civilization. You don't need to be 10 light years away. Alright. Let's go ahead and get some more rockets and clear out our cave of spiders. Apparently we hit something else over there too. I don't know what the heck that was. Something else in here apparently. Maybe we got specters in the cave. I have no idea. But apparently we can go back behind the waterfall and just start firebombing everything. Careful of the pinkies though. As more things teleport in, great. Alright. One thing is for sure, they really, really did not want us to get a fuel can. Heck, get 2 of them while we're at it. Why not? Alright, Cacodemon, you are not intimidating us, not when we have that many hit scares in our face. Now you can kindly deal with the Revenant. And we got some teleporting shenanigans going on here. So you two hash it out. I'll just be up here somewhere. Alright, so it looks like we got imps on the top portion. Go ahead and get them out of here. At this point, it's pretty much us against the Revenants, I have a feeling. Because it definitely seems like at least 11 of them. Oh, jeez. Alright, come on over, guys. Revenant slaughter it is. From the makers of Going Down comes Revenant slaughter. Let's go. Oof. Alright, come on. Get him out of here. Get us some health. And fight our beach landing, which is pretty heavily defended right now. But the fact that we have not found a single secret and we're pretty much done with the map is bizarre. Normally, we at least find something. And again, we are running out of ammo just playing this legitimately, with carrying our weapons over. I can only imagine, if you didn't carry your weapons over, what this would turn into. So, my gosh. I can only imagine how hard this has got to be to pistol start. Definitely a series I need to look at adding to the channel. Especially considering you know at some point Going Down has to happen. So, now that everything is definitely gone, because we're over the kill count, what in the world do we need to do to get the secrets here? Pool water chain gun mill. Crossing the last step will trigger a wall to lower up the steps to the northeast. Release a vine-covered opening in the rock behind. Let's head through the opening into a short, dark tunnel. So, somewhere there's a vine opening in the rock wall. Sure. That was about as unspecific as it comes. I mean, this is technically a vine opening, but I mean, this is also part of the main map. Let's see. The wall at the western end will open up, giving you access to a platform overlooking the sea with a supercharge. Okay, maybe it'll work better if we can find where the supercharge is first, because that'll at least tell us, okay, there's the supercharge. So now we just need to figure out where the trigger for it is. Here, maybe? Nope. Now, I said you'd go into a vine opening, so maybe over here. And nope. These are kind of secrets that always get me beating my head in, because when you start running into line death, and trying to get into all the technical parts, like here it is, I guess, it can get extremely tricky. So let's just keep going whatever way we're not initially going to get us to the other side. Okay, so this is where the chain gunners were sniping from. Very cool little nook areas back here. But now that we're here, what are we supposed to do to actually get there? I guess do some kooky platforming around here? No? All signs kind of point to this, but that is not moving. Wait, it did move. So we just had to pull it down. And just like that, we got the supercharge, which actually was one of the most detailed secrets on the list. So hopefully yours are quite a bit easier. Move to the back of the wooden shack with the fuel canister inside. So that's going to be this one. So before I even read it any further, they're saying go behind it. So something back here, I'm guessing. Down here, yep. Mega armor, alright. And last secret. From the wooden shack, with that, continue down the path northwest, or path splits. Stay in the upper half, which has the rocket launcher. Run over the fence into the water to north end towards rock pillars. Once inside, turn east. Head through a small opening in the rock into a cave with a plasma gun. My gosh, he is literally hiding secrets in tiny little openings in this map. Literally tiny openings. So somewhere around here, there's a plasma rifle hidden in the wall. My gosh, Cyriak. And you know what it is. He literally designed it to be this tight and this condensed. And he's definitely wanting to show it off. I can understand. So here's where you get the rocket launcher. Let's just follow it to a T. Run over the fence into the water to the north toward the pillars. Okay. Which I'm guessing were here before they dropped. Okay. Now what? Once inside the water, turn east, head through the small opening. So there's a small opening somewhere here. And he's not just messing with our brains. I find that extremely hard to believe. Do we see anywhere, even in the map, that could potentially be a small opening? Maybe it's on the way out? No? One thing is for sure, he is really good at hiding things in just very small places. And I really don't want to have to look, but I have a feeling we're going to have to, because we're literally where it says we need to be. So, let's go ahead and figure out where this thing is. So again, we are looking for the triangle that seems to be in a wall, I guess. So, let's look over here. We do have a few triangles here, but they're just the imps. Do we see anything that's in a wall? Now up here is something, it's just gotta be a body. Yep. Anything else that looks very suspicious? Over here I'm seeing a whole lot of things up top there, but I'm guessing that's where the Arachnotron was? Actually, it looks like you can't even get to where that is. And if we go down here, there is like an item or something here in the middle. So it's on this side. Does it curl around? No. So I guess there's an enemy or something that's up in the middle there. Sheesh, even the triangles aren't helping. That's a new one. So let's try and figure out where in the world there's a plasma rifle hidden somewhere around here. And then try to reverse engineer how to actually get to it. So we see nothing through the walls over here. Down in the actual cave, nothing. Nothing. Wait. We fell down to something. Is this tiny space something? No. At least I don't think it is. No, it doesn't show us anything there. Keep going. At this point, we're just looking for everything in this immediate area. See what these are over here. So this is the Arachnotron that was by itself. All these things up here must... Okay, there's the plasma rifle. So how did you actually get here? So it's a cave outside in the water, but how do you actually get... Unless you can bypass this teleporter. Let's see. So this is where we got the secret mega armor. Let's turn that back off. And head down here. Can we get around it? So we can't get around it that way. Can't get around it that way. Can we get in the water by the boat and go around? No, he's got a wall blocking you. What in the world? Okay, so we know where it is. Now it's just a point of how we get to it. Somehow we need to get over this railing, because it's right there. And I'm guessing we can't just pull the wall down to get to it anywhere. Nope. Not to be that nice to us. Ooh. How the heck do we get on the other side of this teleporter? Can we just fly over it? Just like launch ourselves? There we go. That's what we had to do. We literally had to go overboard, launching over the fence. And just like that, that's the third secret. This one is done. Again, outstanding map, but I've never run into one where I legitimately couldn't find any of the secrets. That's unbelievable. Outstanding job by Cyriak. And that is going to move us on to map 3, Depth Charge. And it looks like this one has no official secrets, but it does have an unofficial. Let me make sure I know what it says before we even start this. Behind the door, left stairs, or you drop to submarine. They'll trigger an explosion. They'll kill an imp inside a hidden compartment, or otherwise teleport the motorboat. Back to surface. Okay, so it does have an unofficial secret to it. Here we go. Alright, so we need our fuel can again. Apparently we ran out of fuel literally in the middle of the water. But hey, we got a submarine. Hi. Thanks. Whatever the heck that was. Alright, let's head on in. Ooh. Yep. Alright, so let's just start pandemonium here in the submarine. As long as they take us to a better location than where we've been, I think we'll be okay. So let's go ahead and load up on everything while we're here. You know, these are the good ones, when you don't even have to worry about the secrets, you can just focus on making sure you get everything. And it says to flush the toilet. Apparently it blows up an imp that would ambush you otherwise, so that was the unofficial secret. I also love that you can see the boat up above you as you're looking underwater. Really cool effect. So let's head on down. At this point, 19 of 140. We got a lot to take out here. Jeez, got a ton to take out here. Alright. Get rid of all these guys. Let's finally get the SSG and not worry too much about this because, sorry Revenants, we still have the plasma rifle. And everyone's going to be experiencing it here in a second. So let's go ahead, blast our way through all that mess. Let all the compartments open. And barrels for everyone. We could definitely use some help here, Arachnotron. If you're not busy, if you don't mind, all that. Pretty sure we don't have enough rockets, unless he just keeps endlessly feeding us rockets. That would be nice. Something tells me he's not endlessly feeding us rockets. So, finally get that Arachnotron out of here, just to be replaced by another one. That's perfect. And go ahead, get the Barons out of here, and we can move on from this. Just like that. Throwing all the shade down to the back end of here. So we go ahead and get our fuel. Tried to do too much there. Alright, so apparently the Mancubus blew themselves up with all the barrels. And we can do the same with the Imps, which is perfect. And then we'll slow roll the, way too many Revenants. Great. Okay. This is more of what I was expecting when we knew Cyriak had his hand in this. Nope. So close and so far. Alright, so Mancubus out. Then we want to make sure the Imps are out as fast as possible, because we need to guard this with our lives. The ambush is coming, and the Imps are a distraction we don't need. Alright, so we know at some point all of the Revenants are going to be unleashed on us, so let's just take full advantage of the Arch-Vile, who is now reviving Barons. Cut that out. Had hard enough time dealing with you and struggle the Antaresian Legacy. We don't need you here, buddy. Although you Barons could end up being an asset to us. We just need to make sure you're on our side here. So, help us out with the Revenants if you don't mind. Kinda got a lot to deal with. Alright, barrels. Hit the barrels! Jeez! It keeps taking too long to hit. Alright, quickly, let's start stun locking them as they get in. Such a tough area. Alright, so, go back. Don't let the Arch-Vile exist! You're not getting away from us! You hunk of junk! Gosh almighty. Alright. Hate to have to waste that on you, but Barons are the last thing we need right now. Beat it! Sheesh. Alright, now that's taken care of, let's go replenish some of this before we draw even more attention to ourselves, because we are going to need all the help we can get. This fight gets absolutely ridiculous from what we've seen, and luckily they do give us more energy cells back here. So, now we're about as stocked as we're going to be. Let's get ready, because you can see just how many more enemies there are to take out. So, let's get ready. Here we go. Barrels. Finally. Let's go. Switch. Get out of here, Imp. You're the last thing we need to worry about right now. Alright, barrels. Imp. You. Gone. Revenants. Stop. For the love of gosh. We do not need this many Revenants in the submarine. Too many skeletons. Holy cow. Get out of here, all of you. Don't need it. Never asked for it. Beat it. Sheesh. Right as we got him, too. Alright, you. Barrels. There. Now, freeze him in before he can even get in here. We want all of you to get hung up in the doorway That way we can just keep taking pot shots at you. You're not welcome in here. We never asked for you. Beat it. Thank you. Peas and carrots. Sheesh. And just like that, this one is done. Let's hit one switch. Let's hit the other one. And somehow we're to end up back at the boat, I'm guessing. Apparently that's all we needed to do to get rid of the revenants. Because of course there was an easier way. Anyway, absolutely outstanding map. On to map 4. That was a ton of fun. I can only imagine that one from a pistol start. Okay, I get the reference for this one. I have a feeling this is going to get absolutely ridiculous. Okay, here we go. Next up, we have Cacotoa. Gee, I wonder who the main enemy of this one's going to be. They even show you where the fuel caster is. Alright, so let's start off to the right. Get ourselves backpack. Energy cells. Plasma. I mean, I have a feeling the cacodemons are just a fact of life that we're going to be hearing a ton of. So, not too worried about it at the moment. Just go. Back this way. Yep, I'm just kind of mentally preparing myself at this point. Let's go ahead, mainly get the meatballs out of here. I can deal with the tomatoes. They're not really the issue. I mean, the arachnotrons are just helping us with them. And they're giving us plenty of plasma cell ammo over here, which is good. At some point, we had to take the arachnotrons out because we still need to get rid of our tomato onslaught. That apparently just thinks they can come through any rock crevice at us now. Just because they can doesn't mean they should. And Revenants, nobody invited you. You're not even mentioned in this map. Beat it. Let the cacodemons have their own map for once. Alright, so let's get all this mess cleared up. Especially the air revenants that are just waiting and hiding. At this point, just doing everything we can to get enough distance from them. Because they just keep showing up for some reason. I would say the enemies are just teleporting in at this point. And believe me, missing that mega sphere, I have a feeling is the biggest mistake we could have made. Make sure we got it this time. And run, because we see more meatballs. Great. Don't grab that berserk, for the love of gosh. And now, let's get some more distance, since things just keep changing. Constantly. And you're the last thing this level needs right now. Especially since we don't know where it is. Alright, so we do have supercharged back here. Let's take advantage. Apparently that awakened another Archvile, but at least he's exposed. So let's get him out of here. And catch things around the corner. That sounds good to me. So, go ahead, just get everything spun up here in the middle if we can. Especially hit scanners out of here so we can get the supercharge. And just bomb everything else that's in the way. Trying to get splash damage on that Archvile back there. Whew. Get you out of the way. Now we'll take that Berserk. And again, Archvile is doing everything possible not to get noticed. Sorry, we see you. Beat it. Apparently he's got a friend back here. Ooh, what a map. This map doesn't even let you breathe. You know, this was supposed to be the Cacodemons map. I don't know why we got all this other stuff added in, but daggone it. Literally make us work for every square inch of this place. I don't even know where that Archvile went. It's definitely up to no good somewhere. Because I almost don't want to take anything out since he's still roaming around somewhere. Because the only thing we're going to end up doing is just running ourselves out of ammo. Alright, Tomato, if you could go, that would be great. Alright. So at this point, we are well beyond the kill count. And I'm pretty sure we have all those bazillion Archviles to thank for that. So, let's head back down. Get these dang hit scanners out. That's clearly what the Archvile's after, is the hit scanners right now. Get the rockets. Get a move on. Because we've got to get him singled out. Somehow. Whew. What a chore we stumbled into with this one. My gosh. Now I'm starting to think that Archvile may have gotten wiped out. Just getting stuck in combat somewhere. Because I've not really seen any signs of it. I've not heard it reviving anything. And I've not exactly seen that many more enemies showing up. So maybe he got stuck in between something and got taken out. So I'm hoping. Alright, because at this point I think we're good. Just need to figure out how to actually get the fuel, which I guess is up here. Yep. Just like that, we got the fuel. I'm guessing you can just leave normally. But we have 2 secrets to find in this one, I believe it said. So, let's go ahead and figure out where in the world these are. So, going back here so we don't get scammed by some random wandering hit scanner somewhere. Let's see. Under palm tree to floor. North or lower to reveal mega armor. Okay, so at the beginning of the map, let's head back there. That's also where these enemies are that we're hearing, so we need to be careful. So let's just take full advantage of all the ammo we got here in the middle. Since we flew well over the kill count for this one. Up, come on. And I believe there's a chain gunner out there too. But just to make sure we can get ourselves back to the boat. There we go. So it said go up the first step and over by a palm tree. Aha. Alright, so there's secret number 1, which is the mega armor. Secret number 2, once the walls have lowered to reveal the arachnotron. On the western ledge overlooking the area of the plasma gun. Follow the river of lava into a western tunnel. To collect an invulnerability sphere. Okay, we don't even have the health for that. But we can fake it, I suppose. Unless the lava somehow doesn't damage us in this map, which would be great. But it seems like it's here. Nope, of course it damages us. But actually, it looks like we got through here. And that gives us invulns. That was our second secret. And just like that, this one's officially done. Outstanding map. Ton of fun. I mean, he really does give you plenty of ammo for the ambush. Really well made. I think that one may be rivaling for my favorite one so far. And now we've got Archi-Pelago, because of course, there had to be something focusing on Archviles. Great. Looks like there's only one secret though, but apparently there's a condition with it. Let's see. Right at the start, press against the rock pillar and water directly west of the motorboat. It'll lower to reveal a teleport pad to teleport you to end the path up ahead, in front, yada. You only have to press against the pillar to summon the items, but the secret sector itself is triggered by stepping onto the lowered pillar, though you don't actually have teleport. Okay, so there's some nuances with this one. So, they say just beside the boat. Let's go ahead and figure out what they're talking about. Well, there's our Archi-Pelago, I guess. Great. Alright, so there's the secret teleport pad. There's the goodies. And it did register, so that's all that really matters. So that was the only secret. And look at that kill count. Good grief. Ooh, talk about atmospheric. Here we go. I guess we have to go too. Get us some health, for the love of gosh. Heck, they're just giving us everything at this point. And you know we're gonna need it because we all saw the kill count. And if they're giving us Megasphere even, things are about to get nuts. Can we actually fall off of here? Of course we can, okay. Oh boy, look at this. Talk about fighting your way through mud. Good grief. How many pinkies is enough pinkies? Alright, so here's our first arch vial. Wonderful. You know what this map almost kind of reminds me of is Musifii from Sunlust. It definitely reminds me a lot of that map. How big everything is, the fact that each one of these areas just kind of have their own challenge to them. Let's be honest, rockets are going to be way more effective at clearing them out faster. But also, we've got like 3 different Arachnotrons trained on us, so we can't take too much time here, as we pretty much pound our way up to the top. And of course, they all drop down. All we have to do is just line up the Arachnotrons with the Arch Valve. Oh. Was not expecting that one. So, let's go back here, because we need to get some ammo to do something with. As we get these annoying Arachnotrons out of here, they're causing enough problems long range. And now, firebomb everything. As we end this threat in a splash of rockets. And also love the detail of us being like in an underworld type of thing, since our boat is literally upside down now. Alright, let's get one of the 3 Arch-Vials out of here. Alright, Arch-Vial number 1 down. Let's get ready for the Pinky-Apocalypse over here. As we really don't want to waste the good ammo on them. I mean, they can't really do much until he starts swarming you. Let's get some rockets, get out of the way. And whatever we do, don't get ourselves backed into a corner. There is a Megasphere in the center, so that can definitely help. Go ahead, get the Pinky-Palooza out of here. Just like that. And now, I think we've got it. Go ahead. Imps be gone. Pinkies be gone. Let's keep it rolling. Alright. So, just like that, this ambush is pretty much out of here. Without wasting too much of our good ammo. So now we're going to have 2 more Arch-Vials to deal with. Let's go ahead to Major Ambush number 2, since we had one imp just kind of stuck there. Here we go. Okay, just like that, he's out of here. Let's go ahead. around the corner so we can get all these hit scanners out of here. And now we hear things teleporting. So let's see where it is. Looks like we got revenants now. We deserved every bit of that. Alright. Don't let these guys just hang around on the corners. Jeez, it's like going straight through the Arch-Vial. Don't even know what the heck's happening there. But there, we've got the next Arch-Vial down. 2 of the 3. And now let's see where this is taking us. So here's all the revenants. They're now appearing in the middle. And I don't really care about the Cacodemons. I know I should care, but I know they're more of a distraction than a problem. Let's just see if we can find the best angle to go with on these guys. Ideally, where we have the revenants essentially hitting themselves with the missiles. I'm very tempted to go after the megasphere in the middle, just because there's such a hard time getting a footing in this place. Mainly because you can't really lose the revenant missiles down here. It's too much open space. Maybe if we can get them caught on the corners, we have a little better luck. Come on. There we go, run. Somewhere that isn't damaging sky. Great. Come on, get them all stuck. Round them in. That's when the Cacos finally do something. Let's go ahead, get some good shots in the middle on them. Because you can almost snipe them from here, but then the Cacodemons aren't going to give you enough time to do anything. But you can almost snipe from there. Alright, go back to the other side. Let's just take pot shots at the tomatoes while we're here. Alright, just clear us the path so we can get back over. And now, dead end, great. Close. Let's keep going. Again, just get them spun up in the middle, for the love of gosh. Jeez. Somehow we gotta get in there with them. We literally just have to punch our way in somehow. And hope that that doesn't happen much. Alright, let's get some overhead hits. Again, I love the aesthetic that we're literally like on the ceiling. When you see the boat up above us and the island up above us. It's like we're in the alternate world here. And again, those Cacodemons are just so well placed around the perimeter. Again, it's like be default aggressive, but daggone, you don't have a whole lot that you can stand on down here. We need really bad to get that mega sphere that's in the middle. Can't keep relying on this. I don't know what that was, but somehow we can go through where the super shotgun is now. So again, keeping everything busy in the middle. Always knowing where our escape route is. And now we can get some breathing room from all that chaos. Just beware of that. Ah, come on, imp. We almost had it too. This way. Again, just get the heck out of here. I mean, things need to be actually going down, not just taking hits. Get in the middle. Megasphere. Charge. So much easier if we have the BFG 9000, which apparently we would have gotten if we were on a lower difficulty. Now we got Mancubus. I mean, they can help with crowd control. You all can't help with anything, so forget you. And I don't even know what in the world this is. But apparently it's a thing that exists. Alright, stand our ground against the Tomato Army and the Hell Knight Army. Just to carve us out a little path over here. There we go. So far, so good. Back over here. Get our health back up. Just get the Arachnotrons to hit each other, that way they can't hit us. Just look at that mess in the middle. Good grief. What a mess. Alright, keep going over this way. Try and find any other ammo that we can on our way around. And this one's just about done. We're actually pretty much at the kill count. But I feel like we still have one Archi-Pelago waiting. Which, you know, they're probably just going to throw right in the middle of everything. So let's just be ready for it. Yep, so it turns out we can re-teleport with these. Fire blue teleportation areas. Apparently you can take any of them back. And this one puts you back on the inverse world. So there is one enemy left. And I really don't see anything coming at us. So I wonder if the last Archi-Pelago decided to wait for us at the boat. Let's see. Up. Back. Don't hit the teleporter. And let's see if he's back at the boat. I figured. But at least with you, we can literally just corner snipe you at this point. Because gosh knows we went through enough in this one. Pack your bags and get away from our boat. The crazy thing, sheesh. Just like that, this one is done. Archi-Pelago. Outstanding, outstanding map. Bringing us on to map 6, which is technically the finale of this series. So, in this case, what do we have? We have, oh geez, a ton of secrets. Alright, well let's see if we end up finding any of the secrets legitimately as we go through this. So here we go. 4 secrets to find, almost 500 enemies, and it is the finale of the series. The last one was the penultimate map. Let's go for it. Alright. So, you enemies are going to be much easier if he's just giving us barrels along the way to help out. So far, so good. Pinkies, you too. Now, Revenants, you're going to be more of a problem. You're literally out in the open. I mean, we would have been okay if you would have stayed in your boxes. Apparently you wanted us to see you or something. So let's go ahead and get you out of here, and that. And so far, so good. Pinky's gone. Let's keep it moving. Especially needing the backpack, I have a feeling. So, here we go. Go ahead and get you up close, and you. Especially if you just want to hover above us for some reason. Alright, so just like that, we're good. We got the SSG. I hear a lot of things in the water. I wonder if he's like hiding the enemies under the water before he teleports them. It's definitely a legion of imps. And boy, does the music track for this one remind me so much of Super Mario Bros. 2. I mean, Arch-Val, you act like we've never seen an Arch-Val before. I mean, if you wanted to be the first one in line, more power to you. Hell Knights, you all, out of here. Thanks. Take a hike. Done with all of it. Sheesh. Alright, now we're hearing another Arachnotron. It must be down there on the bottom. Nope. Oh, it's on a lift. Great. Alright, let's just get this thing stun locked one way or another, because we do have hit scanners coming to help out. Whew. Alright, use our rockets on the Revenants. Absolutely. Come on. Cooperate, you all. Jeez. Come on, Revenants. Wasting ammo here. That's when verticality turns deadly right there. Alright, now we got all that. Let's keep it rolling. I don't think so. Get out of here, all of you. We're on a mission. Apparently that mission involves rocket launchers now. Alright, chain gunners, you gotta go before we even get over there. Alright, maybe. There. And then get you all from a distance so you're not in the way. Now let's go for it. And just jump off. That way we can take relatively close shots at him for decent damage. And again, Arachnotron kind of out of nowhere. Luckily, a few of our Revenants are trying to handle it. It didn't work, but at least they tried. Alright, so now that all of them's down, let's go ahead and keep it rolling. Alright, so we got literally a ton of hit scares just waiting right underneath us, daring us to jump down there. Let's go ahead and take that out. Wicked Arch-Val trap here. Oof. Wicked, wicked Arch-Val trap, because now they'll be waiting for you when you try to get back up. Alright, let's keep it going. Try to get them pinned in over here. And now let's keep rolling and see if there wasn't another Arch-Val that got released. Or just a lot of random things teleporting, that works too. Jeez. Still couldn't find a way to lose them. Although I'd gladly lose that in a heartbeat. So, Arch-Val, take a hike. And you. Baby Spire out, so let's keep it rolling. Gee whiz. Okay, so we are just running face first into the onslaught today. Go ahead, get the Arch-Val out of here. Get all this mess out of here. Let's get the backpack. See if we can't be looking behind things for potential secrets, because we do have a lot of secrets to find in this one. And apparently this castle is locked up tight. But I have a sneaking suspicion that's probably going to be one of our main final ambushes for this map. So, keep the pressure up. Let's go past it so we have an escape. Alright, chain guards out, arachnotrons, take a hike. All of you. Okay. So arachnotron's out. Let's see what we've got here. Hop over the bar, get the goodies. So far, so good. Get scary armor and head out this way, because at this point we need to be thinking about platforming to try and get wherever these secrets are going to be. So let's head over here. Always checking these backs just in case they end up being secrets. Now notice we are still hearing an absolute ton of imps, so you must have them situated underground there. So now we have a little bit of breathing room. Let's actually see if there are any secrets nearby. Let's see. So we do have one at the start. Let's see. With all the imps on top have formed, head up the newly formed stairs and press against the wall at the southwestern end of the platform. Okay. So this is where all of our imps are. Apparently there's a wall over here we can press. Somewhere. Oh. Literally the giant wall. Definitely would have never expected that for a secret. So that gets us a rocket launcher and some much needed ammo. Now what we have? Step into a small wooden bar in the north. Okay, good. So we got to go actually where we just were. So we were on the right track about there being a secret in the bar. Kind of have a feeling it's such a standout place compared to everything around it. So let's go over here and pull down here. This will give us a new passageway. And can't really go that way. It looks like we have to go this way. And this is going to open a new section. Basically giving us a shortcut back to the beach. From what I can tell. Unless there is something on this windy path. And there's not. Okay. Although, let's be honest. I mean, if we're going to build sandcastles. Alright, so neat little Easter egg there. So we got ourselves a makeshift sandcastle. 2 secrets left to go. And now, it looks like we need to do what? Let's see. Small platform below you and a rock island to the southwest, crowned with palm trees. Okay, so again, this all is centering around the bar itself. So let's keep on around. And when I go back to our bar, this time they're saying southwest. Which technically is into a building. What the heck? Southwest from the small wooden bar into the courtyard west of the central castle. Okay, so over here. Got it? Move southwest along the ledge beneath the large tower in the south. From here, jump over to a small platform. Okay, so we're doing some shenanigans over to the sides here. Let's see what kind of shenanigans we're dealing with. So we can go over here, but can't really move anywhere from here. So let's see what other ledges are hiding over here. Looks like there's something going on back here. Oof. But how in the world do you get to it? We have to do some sort of weird jump, maybe? Maybe we enter it another way. Here's a supercharge, but that's not part of the secret. So, if we were near a ledge, where would we be? See if we can figure this out. Because oddly enough, we don't even have one of the keys yet. And we can't get around this decoration no matter how we go about it. It just looks like we should be able to go that way, but then again, where would it really be taking you? It doesn't look like anywhere. See how this thing reads. Might give us a little bit better clue. Alright, so move southwest along the edge beneath the large tower in the south. So where's the large tower in the south? This one. So we're moving along an edge beneath it. So over here, maybe. Let's see. Okay, this was it. So now we seem to be in the land of palm trees. Oh. Well, it threw us into a cave with computer area map and BFG. So they literally waited until the finale to give you the BFG. There you go. Looks like that just rockets you right back up to the starting area. So I'm really not sure why we would need it, but apparently we have a good reason, because there are like 300 and some enemies left. Guessing that's what's going to come out of the castle. Okay. And looks like the last secret you don't do anything with until you get the yellow key. So, let's go ahead and get that. Apparently you have to take the yellow key back and go to one of these sections to use it. So we need to first figure out where the yellow key even is. I mean, my guess would be this, but apparently not. Apparently that caused some problems, so let's put our BFG to good use. Apparently the Hell Knight, or whoever it was over there, wanted no part of us being on board that boat. But apparently all we had to do was literally just blow up a barrel and it took everything out, so that worked. Still though, I am hearing an absolute obscene amount of imps over here. So they're definitely going to be teleporting somewhere at some point. So the real thing now is just where in the world is this key at? Let's just check out all the structures. Like, see, I heard something move when I came in there. So let's head over this way, back toward our bar, because somewhere there's going to be a yellow key. Because we have about 3 or 4 different things that the yellow key can open. The real question is, what is missing from this equation? And you know good and well, all those imps are definitely going to be the final ambush. So over here, where we started the map, where he had everything break out of the boxes on us. Not seeing anything that's going to help. Clearly this castle is involved with the big fish, so this one I'd say that's where all the enemies are. But somehow we have to figure out how to get this yellow key. Talk about being bamboozled, flabbergasted, and flipped around. Kinda how I feel at the moment. Oh, looks like you can go in there anyway. Let's go on. There's the yellow key. Okay. Get out of here, you. Alright, until I get too close, we don't need to use anything other than the rocket launcher. That way we can mainly focus on their allies up top. I definitely heard another one of you, so get out. And again, switching back to rockets. Take out all the stragglers. Because the less I have to deal with you later, the better. Alright, so I think they're good at this point. Let's go ahead and find our way back out of here, which I'm guessing this is lift. Go ahead, Hell Knight. And now that they are good, let's move forward. So we finally have the yellow key, which is the big thing we've been looking for, because there's just so many doors we can open with it. Alright, at least that way we got 2 of them. And 3. Take out the 4th here. My gosh, it seems like the amount of yellow key doors are just endless. As we go to the toilet, and it magically teleports us here, and magically back. It's literally our magic toilet. Alright, so let's go ahead and get the Hell Knight out of here. Magic toilet aside. Beat it. Take a hike. Don't need it. Now let's hit switches. That looks like it's to raise our way ahead. And just look at this mess. What the heck? Well, I'm guessing it's about to live up to its name finally. And of course the cyber demons are on top. Well, let's just try and avoid some of the congestion. Jumping down here and just stirring up an absolute mosh pit. At this point, we're going to have to use most of those energy cells that we can get back up there for the cyber demons. Go ahead, keep pushing the imp line back. And just like that, we should be about tied up here. Come on. A little bit more. Again, literally just fighting our way around the entire island that we're on. Let's go ahead, splash all them out of existence. Gee whiz. This siege is no joke. We need better ammo. So, let's go ahead and go after these yellow doors down here. And let's get us some more ammo. So we got this one to pretty much max ourselves out. Go ahead. And we can imp slaughter all day. Not a problem. Just like that. Alright, so got big waves of them down. We just need to get back and get more supplies to work with. As this bit tries to recover from the devastation we just imparted to them. Again, just try not to get too close to anything here, so we need to head back toward the bar because that's going to have a lot of our stuff in it. Again, also be careful of the sniping mancubus. Go ahead and get both of them out of here with one shot. And now that we're back on the inside, let's get our health back up. And pop back out right by the Legion of it. And whatever else wanted to be part of this. How did we get all of that done and still end up running into a missile? Alright, you. Ammo. All the way around. Dodge all this. ideally get the cyber demons fighting something, but they don't seem to hit anything. Go up here, while the imps go absolutely crazy down there. Ideally, don't get caught by the lift, because we've got to get to those yellow key sections. All three of them. At least now we know what the bar actually has in it. So it is literally just the toilet that teleports you around. And you can't do anything down there. I mean, this is literally the definition of a siege. They've got us dead to rights at the moment, down below. Let's go ahead and create more space for ourselves. Let's go ahead and be the archetype for destruction here. Just like that, just keep clearing them out in droves. As we are turning this siege around. Sorry, Cyriak. But we are on top of it this time. Let's get that Mancubus out. Anyone else who's still trying to find their way over from the other side of the island. My gosh, just when you think there can't be any more imps left, they're like, just watch this. Just give us a minute. We'll be back even stronger. Alright, you all, take a hike. Beat it. We have enough of you. Sheesh. Alright, get the imps out of here. Quick as possible. Alright, there we go. Now, we finally got a hole dug out for us. Alright, so, now that all that's settled down, let's go ahead and work our way back up, because at this point we have about 50-some kills left to go, and 2 of them are cyber demons. Be careful. We really need to start throwing everything we got at them soon, because it looks like the imps are just about done. Alright, let's keep moving around, because at this point we're literally just targeting where all the yellow key things are. As you can see, the imps are literally everywhere in this finale. And this is literally what you consider a finale to any kind of series like this, because it just has that feel of intensity and urgency to it. So, there's our ammo cache. We gotta make it last, because somehow we have to get rid of those cyber demons. Also got a teleporter that'll take us back to the beach, looks like by a starting area. So let's take them out, head back up. And somewhere up here, the cyber demon's about to get their just desserts. Alright, go ahead, free fire. There, one down. One cyber demon to go. Unless he's already been taken out by the horde. Didn't look like we could get that lucky. Alright, 2 cyber demons down. Now let's focus on what is still here. And yes, I see you coming my way, Revenant. Back off. Literally take you out afterwards. Alright, where did we save it before we took this one out? Alright, immediately saw you teleporting. Let's go ahead and get all the fuel we could ever need. Unless the Sanctuary wants to tell us anything different. I wouldn't imagine so, but I wouldn't put it past the ear. Now let's see where this final secret is. The wall will lower to reveal a teleporter. It'll take you to the lookout. Large rock. Alright, now what do we have to do for this? This is after we got the yellow key. Lower the bars in the southern courtyard in front of the central castle structure. Then press the northeastern wall for a large tower. Okay, so there's a wall we had to press in one of the areas we unlocked. Let's see. That would have been one of these ammo supply areas over here. So we just have to remember where they were, because there's our bar. And you all could just take a hike. We've already cleared this place. We don't need any help. That means you too, Mancubus. Just like that. We're done, even though things still want to teleport around. So, we are ultimately looking for those two sections that were fenced off with the yellow skull key. Here's one of them. Apparently there's a wall that we can press down. So I would say it's not this one, it's gotta be the other one. So let's go to where the other ammo cache is that we unlocked with the key, which is not here. Alright. If it's not here, it's gotta be here. Now, can we press the wall down? Apparently we can press ourselves down, but not the wall. Alright, so what do we need to do with this? It says... Let's see what it says here. So, large tower southwest. Tower has all the fuel canisters inside. Okay, so it's the one that we just did with the Revenant. Wall will lower to reveal teleport that'll take you to lookout. So, we want that tower back over this way. Again, really, really cool map designs. And they all do flow seamlessly together. Really neat concept. I can always say I always want more and more and more on the final maps, but at some point the final map does have to be a final map. So, let's go ahead. Again, this is what's killing me here about it, is having to find this last stubborn secret. So, what about this room is special? It says, once you acquire the yellow skull key, lower the yellow bars in the southern courtyard in front of the central castle structure and press the northwestern wall of the large tower in the southwest. Northwestern wall. So I'm guessing that's touching it from the outside? Because that would be down here. Well, looks like we're going to have to resort to this again. Trying to figure out where we have to touch a wall at on this building. So, looks like the teleporters may have already been brought to... Actually, no, right there, I bet you. Because we do have the grates right beside it. So, again, this is on this side. There we can pull down for a teleporter. And that takes us to our own relaxing area with a megasphere, a drink, a lounge chair, and our umbrella. Very nice. And just like that, this one is done, as well as the entire WAD, other than the credits map. Outstanding sets of maps. Really love how these flow together. And literally the last one, see you later, suckers. Oh, I'll make sure to complete a customer satisfaction survey. Don't worry. You win the game. Yes. Thank you for that. Apparently there's one enemy, too. Oh. Look at him. Surfing behind us, having the time of his life. Can we take him? Okay. We can't take you out. Sorry, bruh. I mean, we had to try. I mean, if we try hard enough, maybe. Unlikely, though. Now, do we ever actually get closer to a city? I have a feeling we don't. Let's actually see if there's actually anything to the city out there. And doesn't look like it. Really, really cool WAD. I mean, great to see Cyriak at it again, because I'm pretty sure this was made after Going Down was made. So, honestly, I thought that was the only project he ever worked on. I hope that he actually gets to see this. Wait, what the? That was amazing. Somehow we ended up pulling that off. I have no idea how we even did it, but that was awesome. Oh, and then you actually start in a new game plus mode. What in the world? So that's just making me think even more how we're... Oh gosh. How we're absolutely gonna have to cover this main series on the channel. Although I do want to get Going Down covered first, just because... I don't know, though. Because everyone's going to be expecting Going Down, they're not going to be expecting this. And considering how fun this has been, I can easily see us pulling this one off. Now, New Game Plus is going to have its own challenges, because just look at the insanity you have to deal with instead. I love how he basically takes the same maps and just finds ways to make them entirely different. Like, for instance, let's see if we can actually warp to it. New Game Plus, here we go. I wonder just how... Oh, the actual end. Oh, so eventually you actually do get back to the mainland. Without blowing yourselves up because of the temperamental imp that was back there. Oh, nice. You actually can look through binoculars. Nice. And make your way into a city. I love how this is literally the same music soundtrack from Going Down, and you've even got the same style buildings. So this is almost acting kind of like a prequel to it, I'm guessing. Because that building kind of looks similar to what we had to deal with there. Oh, here we go. So Overboard, bruh. BFG, open. Nice. Doom 2, you win the game. There's the assets. There's Going Down. Also, I don't know if I just never noticed it when playing the original. Really love the extra design there with the arrow actually pointing down too. BFG crew. Gray. Very, very nice. I love credit maps that just keep going and actually build to something. Oh, here's your homage to Going Down right here. And apparently we actually can go down, because this is map 3, basically. This is the, when you get into the crawl spaces and everything. And apparently this may be acting like an actual map, because I noticed we did have key cards to get there. So I'm guessing we're actually supposed to explore this area? Let's see. Otherwise, it's just giving us homages to Going Down, which is also amazing. And definitely making me want to consider doing this one first, because it is pretty much advertising Going Down. So this would definitely be the place to start. So the lift takes you up. It takes you to the elevators. Looks like only one of the elevators you can actually open. Alright. Oh, nice. Here we go. Because this was one of the last levels of going down, if I remember, where you had the Icon of Sin fight in the cramped living space. Why are you giving us weapons? Now they're making me think we're gonna have to do it all over again. Oh, this is such a neat area. And actually, it kind of changes with the depth perception there. Again, the standard Doom assets bookcases. And I love that we can still see all of these. There's even the UAC luxury apartments coming soon. Nice. Oh, there it is. That's the construction of the building. So this is after going down then. When we blew it up, I guess they're putting new ones up. So I guess we do need to start with going down first then. I'll sort it out. There's Doom 2. That's going to give us the Yellow Skull key. Very nice. And there is our, whoa. Which one was this? This was not the Super NES, because that one was top fed. Is this the Dreamcast? Actually? No, original PlayStation. The PlayStation 1. Because you had the disk drive up top there, and you snapped it down like a computer. Gosh, it's been so long since I've even seen the original PlayStation. Also love how this pretty much remained the same from the end of going down. And we still have all the neat quirks and Doom cute hidden all throughout. And again, the fact that he does actually give you keys in this when it's just supposed to be a credits map is amazing. Alright. Some good pop-ups there. And that gives you the red key, which now you could use somewhere back here. Go back up. Because there actually was the elevator it looked like you could go on back up top here. So that one was always closed, but this one you could go in. Bruh! There he is! Get out of here! Beat it! Take a hike! You! Bruh your way out! And just like that, you had the actual end, bringing you to the demo island. What? 1,000 kills. Okay. 1,000 kills with no weapons. I hope something teleports in. Otherwise, this is going to be tricky. Do we have to punch to make it happen? Or do we have to actually go to the air island? Let's see. Oh no, they're there. They're just not coming up yet. Oh, gosh. They're definitely all here. They're just not popping up for some reason. Wonder if there's another trigger that's supposed to cause them to pop up. I mean, this is Kexport. Kexport could just be breaking it. Because the enemies are clearly here. I just don't know what's supposed to actually trigger it. It's like if you decide to go into water in any direction, you're done for. It's like, just give us a BFG and let's go to town on like 1,000 different imps. But I have a feeling this is a Kexport issue, because clearly it works correctly. I mean, it's designed in here for a reason. So, do we need to give ourselves the BFG, maybe? Because that definitely is supposed to pop up somehow. And I don't see any kind of thing that I could do to trigger it. See if there's anything about it on the wiki here. Secret map. I guess it's considered the secret map 31. There it is. Demo Island. Da, 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 da. Spots, sector marked, yada yada yada. No official secrets. Okay. Alright, speed running. Here we go. Things. Yeah, it's literally 1,000 imps. And yes, we do get a BFG to fight them with, from what I'm seeing on here. So, by watching the 3 built-in demos playing over the title screen, the player can get hints on how to beat the map and what to avoid, with Cyriak acting out the approach and gradual learning curve of a new player stumbling across the map. Nice. Except I didn't really get any demos for this, so I legitimately have no idea what we're supposed to be doing. But, again, really, really cool concept. Absolutely outstanding WAD. One that we are definitely going to have to cover on this channel. I just need to figure out where in the world this fits in the timeline officially. I'm just happy we finally got our beach. And just to make it official, since we technically get the BFG, that's the only weapon we get in this one. Let's go to town. They may not have wanted to come up, but don't worry, we'll come to them. And since we can't get our ammo resupply, we'll just have to do it manually here. So literally, apparently, that's the challenge. Take out 1,000 imps with the BFG 9000. Except, let's be honest, in the real one, you're not to have to jump down here into the fray with them. You can just let them come to you. Nice try there. We'll take a little bit of liberty, too, there, just to get ourselves readjusted. I mean, I have no idea where they're even at, because we're all just floating through space at this point. It's hilarious. But let the slaughter ensue in the most hilarious way possible. And no, we don't have a plasma rifle. Stop that. There. Now, I wonder if something is technically supposed to happen whenever you get all of them taken down. I love how the faded walls here are all turning red because we're pretty much in our own plane of existence down here. Alright. No, do not have a plasma rifle. Stop that. Alright. At this point, I think we've about got him. Again, tracers help us out. Keep going. And did we get them? All but 6. Let's see. Right there. And right there. There's your 1,000. Now, does anything special actually happen when you get back to the island? And doesn't look... Well, we just got that to teleport. But it looks like that was it. And I'm guessing the other island you can't get to. Let's see. With our map here. Oh, there is something over here. Over this way. Looks like this is where the monster closet is, or the closet that makes everything here run. So let's see what we can get into over here. So now we're getting into the nuts and bolts of the map, seeing how he actually has this set up. So it looks like we are getting Megasphere, a health bonus, and BFG with ammo. So ultimately that's the items we're supposed to get. It's just something on Kexport's screwy. There we go. And now you see we have all kills and we have all items. Now, I also notice we are floating down. So we're on a conveyor belt here that's supposed to go to the end, but it doesn't look like the end goes anywhere. And then this up here is our own room. Not really sure what this serves. But again, really, really cool concept. And we also have the individual cells over here. Guessing these are going to be individual line triggers. Or triggers to tell when to pipe the items into us. And just to make sure we can't actually get to the other island that's out here. Actually, it looks like you may be able to. Or at least a dumbed down version of it. Really like that he actually, just like Jaska, he actually put this in, even though it's just a shadow of its real self, which really this is the Map 2 island, if I remember correctly, where we fought our way up and you had the room full of hit scares there, and this is where the big water pit was. Really cool attention to detail. They threw that in. And just like that, we have ourselves Overboard. Again, thanks for joining, everyone. And to have to do another one of these really soon, for everyone who is in the weather-affected areas about to get blasted tonight and tomorrow, stay indoors, make sure you have everything you need, and stay safe, everyone. Because most of the country's getting hammered. And hopefully this was a little bit of a reprieve so we could just enjoy the warm weather, enjoy the beach before Snowmageddon. So, again, thanks for joining, everyone. Make sure to support Cyriak. He's an amazing artist. Again, this map being all screwed up, I say that's Kexport, because this is built for, like, GZ Doom. It's not really built for this engine. And we will see you all next time. Take care, everyone.